The story begins with a little girl named Lauren, who was once an actress. She was part of a family show. She lived a luxury life and was happy. Now she's grown up. Today, outside her house, the press is gathered. Because from her phone, a hacker has leaked a private photo, an image of her pregnancy test. Lauren is deeply troubled by all these scandals and the chaos around her. So her secretary finds her a house in the forest to stay in for a few days. The secretary drives out of the main gate in one car, trying to trick the media, while Lauren slips out through the back door to leave for her vacation. On the way, Lauren gets a call from her agent. The agent tells her, "Everything will be fine. I'll find the hackers soon." During this, Lauren finally arrives at the house where she is supposed to stay. The place is quiet, peaceful. The house is large and beautiful. But what she doesn't know is that hidden cameras are installed all over this house. And through these cameras, a man is secretly watching her. The moment he sees her, he recognizes that Lauren is a famous actress. Inside, Lauren tries to relax. She sits on the sofa and connects to the Wi-Fi. Even though her assistant had warned her not to connect to outside Wi-Fi, Lauren completely forgets about it. She watches the news and checks her show's ratings, which have started to drop. The family show that raised her, the one where the man playing her father is actually the father of her child, suddenly feels like a trap. That same man, Peter, calls her and asks where she is. Lauren refuses to tell him her location. Peter speaks gently, trying to control the situation. He tells Lauren to think carefully. They must handle this so their image, their relationship, and above all the show, aren't ruined. If the pregnancy story gets out, everything will be destroyed. He offers a solution. "I'll bring a doctor to the house. We'll make this go away, and I'll pay for everything. Just tell me where you are." Hearing him say such things only angers Lauren more, and she hangs up. Peter, worried about his marriage and children and not wanting his personal life ruined, speaks with his assistant, Croft. Croft says everyone knows Lauren is upset. He adds a dark solution. "I'll kill Lauren and make it look like she overdosed on drugs." Back at the house, Lauren, overwhelmed by the calls, turns off her phone. The man who has been watching her on the hidden cameras falls asleep. While he sleeps, Lauren's uncles, Darn and the others, arrive. They check the CCTV footage on Lauren's phone and realize someone very wealthy has been staying on their property. Immediately, they plan to break in and steal from the house. They bring along their friend Mars. Their plan is simple: steal whatever they can and run. Lauren's dog started barking loudly. Terrified, Lauren got up. She knew someone was in the house. She slipped into a small cabin room and hid. From inside, she heard things moving in the room. Lauren called out, "What do you want?" Mars froze at the voice, nervous. Darn told him to grab their stuff and get out of there fast. But Mars didn't listen. He warned Darn that Lauren would set them up. As they argued, the property owner, the man who had been watching Lauren, arrived and warned them, "Don't do what you came to do. This woman is famous." Lauren, trying to calm the situation, said, "Take what you need. I won't tell anyone. Just leave me alone." Mars then opened the door and tried to threaten her. Darn and the other man tried to stop him from going too far. In the struggle, Mars's gun went off. The bullet struck the other man. Darn broke down in terror and began to cry. Mars, trying to finish the job, moved on the wounded man. Darn begged him not to. Mars didn't stop. He shot the man in the head and killed him. Darn panicked completely. He turned his anger on Lauren, blaming her. "This is your fault. We should have killed you first. At least my nephew would still be alive." In a fit of rage, he smashed the cabin doorknob. Mars told Darn to keep everyone out. "Don't let anyone inside. I'll go get the stuff to dispose of the body." Darn wandered around after Mars left. Lauren, trapped inside with the broken doorknob, was stuck in the cabin. She tried hard to open the door, but her efforts only injured her. She began screaming loudly for help, but there was no one around. Even her dog had run away in fear. Exhausted, Lauren finally fell asleep. The next morning, when she woke up, she saw that inside the cabin there was only a water heater and a single bulb, whose wiring was also broken. Somehow, she fixed the wiring and turned on the bulb. By now, she was hungry and sat holding her stomach. She was also thirsty. She heard the sound of water running. Looking up, she noticed water pipes above her. She examined the cabin walls, found the weakest spot, and started breaking it. Suddenly, the bulb went out again. When she tried to fix it again, she got a heavy electric shock, which only increased her thirst. She started breathing heavily. At that time, Mars and Darn returned to the house. Hearing their footsteps, Lauren cried out, "Please help me. Take whatever you want from me. I'll even hide this murder for you." Her words rattled Darn's mind. He couldn't control his emotions and only said, "Sorry." Lauren again told him, "I won't tell anyone." Darn wanted to believe her, but Mars refused. Darn started banging his head and hands against the wall. In anger, Mars fired bullets into the wall. But the bullets ricocheted, striking Mars in the head and Darn in the shoulder. Mars died instantly, while Darn was left injured. Darn tried to leave. From inside, Lauren cried, "I'm pregnant. Please don't leave me like this." But Darn walked away. At the hospital, Darn fainted as soon as he arrived. Meanwhile, inside the cabin, Lauren lay weak and helpless. Suddenly, a rat crawled over her body, and she stood up again. She couldn't stay there without light, so she tried once more to turn on the bulb. This time, the bulb lit up. She noticed a metal pipe nearby, grabbed it, and killed the rat. But starving and thirsty, she collapsed again and began hallucinating. Back at the hospital, police were shown questioning Darn. The doctors also informed the police that in his unconscious state, Darn had been talking about a pregnant woman. He was high, so his words couldn't be trusted. Inside the cabin, Lauren's condition was now close to death. She began licking the drops of water dripping from above. She even licked the floor where the water was falling. She picked up the metal pipe again and tried breaking the wall, but behind it was another brick wall. There was no way out through there. But then she found a rat's nest, and inside it was a hammer. Seeing this, she became hopeful. With this hammer, she could break open the door. But before she could use it, the water pipe above her burst, and the cabin began to flood. Meanwhile, Lauren's dog was seen wandering the road, where a girl rescued it. The girl posted the dog's picture on the internet. Within minutes, the post went viral with thousands of likes. In the comments, she discovered the dog actually belonged to Lauren. The police began investigating Darn, going to his house. There, they found a bloodstained shirt. At the same time, Croft, the assistant who had planned to kill Lauren, saw the dog post. He contacted the girl who had rescued the dog, asking where she had found it. He even offered her a large sum of money in exchange. Hearing this, the girl realized something was very wrong. Back at the hospital, Darn finally regained consciousness. Police questioned him about his nephew and his friend Mars. Darn replied that he didn't know anything about them. When police asked, "Who attacked you?" he said, "The gunshot was my own mistake." Then the police told him that during the search of his house, they had found a blood-stained shirt. It had already been sent for forensic testing, and soon it would be revealed whose blood was on it. Lauren was shown inside the cabin, using the hammer to break the door hinges. Meanwhile, Croft had reached the vet and paid the doctor, telling him to call the girl and bring her to the clinic. The doctor quickly realized Croft was up to something, so he secretly warned the girl on the phone, "Wherever you are, disappear with that dog, or your life will be in danger." Back at the hospital, Darn asked the doctor and police for permission to use the washroom. He tricked them and escaped from the hospital, stealing a car outside and driving straight toward the house. Inside the cabin, water was rising quickly. If Lauren couldn't open the door in time, she would drown. On top of that, the faulty wiring threatened to electrocute her at any moment. Meanwhile, the girl who had rescued Lauren's dog was being chased by Croft. Lauren's dog leapt out of the moving car and ran toward the house where Lauren was trapped. The dog entered and began searching for her. Lauren was already struggling underwater, trying to break open the door. Her head was submerged. Just then, Darn finally reached the room. The first thing he did was grab Lauren's dog. Before he could open the front door, Croft also arrived, having chased the dog here. Inside, he saw 2 dead bodies already lying there, and Darn as well. Without hesitation, Croft shot Darn in the head and killed him. Croft immediately called his boss. "Now I'll take double the money for your job. This is way more complicated. Instead of one murder, there are 4 involved now." After this, Croft began searching for Lauren. Soon he noticed water flowing out from the cabin. Cautiously, he approached to check what was inside. At that very moment, Lauren managed to break the door. It burst open with the pressure of the water crashing down on Croft. The door was on top of him, and Lauren was on top of the door. Just then, the girl who had found Lauren's dog, she quickly extended her hand to pull Lauren up, joking, "Looks like someone killed your bodyguards." But Croft stood back up and pointed his gun at Lauren. The girl tried to stop him, giving Lauren the chance to run. But the girl wasn't strong enough to hold Croft off. He punched her hard, knocking her unconscious. Lauren hid, waiting for the right moment. When Croft came close, she seized her chance, striking him from behind with the metal pipe. The blow knocked Croft to the ground, unconscious. At that moment, Croft's phone rang. Lauren picked up the call, but didn't say anything. Hearing Peter's words, she realized he was the one who wanted her killed. Croft got up again and tried to grab her by the throat. But Lauren struck him once more on the head with the metal pipe, this time killing him. At last, she survived. Soon, the police arrived and immediately recognized Lauren. The media had also gathered outside. Right then, Lauren posted the same picture on her social media account. The picture that had once created her scandal. She no longer wanted to protect the man who had tried to have her killed. Meanwhile, we see Lauren's so-called friend being interviewed by the media. He called her entire story a lie, but now no one believed him. The police arrested him on the spot, and that is where the movie ends.